If you're a Libra rising, then on the other end of your ascendant, you have the Aries descendant, and you think everyone is really reckless and impulsive and they're always responding to things. So you would know if there's something going on with them, right? If they were upset, you would see them react. You just think that people are always going to show their emotions, and if people don't show their emotions, then you kind of assume that they're okay. Everyone else is okay, so then you really want to seem like you just have everything under control, you're being super careful, you are handling everything okay. No problems here, boss, right? You think people are very selfish and they insist on having everything their way, so you become a compromise and you pretty much assume you're not going to get to have anything your way, and you always want to try and make people get along. Because if not for you bringing everything together, people would just be butting heads all the time. So you think people are very selfish but also very independent. I perceive Libra risings as almost always having their guard up because there are very few places you can go that actually really make you feel comfortable and like you're okay and there's no stress on you. So you tend to really want to seem like you don't need anybody and like you're independent and you don't think anyone else really needs you. In reality, you could be kind of needy, and just really when you're feeling defensive, that's when you want to seem like you don't need anybody because hey, no one else needs you either, right? So you end up becoming alone just because you feel safer that way. Like you just can't admit to anyone that you need help. So you just feel like you have to seem like you're really independent. And I don't think you really understand what it means to be selfish. You don't want to be selfish, but at the same time, you are selfish, and your version of being selfish is just sharing. To you, being selfish is to share your life because you feel like you need to share your life. You need people in your life. In your mind, other people are so confident that they don't need anyone else to like them and they don't have to do anything special. So you really want to seem like you're not going out of your way. You want people to like you, but you want to feel like it comes naturally, and you don't want people to know that it took a lot of effort. You want to be very attractive, but you want to be like, hey, this is just what I look like naturally. This, I didn't do anything special with my hair. It's just, it's always like this. And you might have spent like 2 hours getting ready and styling your hair, and you just want to make it seem like you woke up that way. To you, your identity is really determined by your relationships with other people, not necessarily romantic relationships, but friendships, family, stuff like that. I don't think you'd really want to admit that you don't know who you are and you kind of struggle with your identity. You think that everyone else just wakes up in the morning, gets going, doesn't think twice about it, and you really struggle with being indecisive, and you don't like that. You know people are just going to be expecting you to do something and you're like, okay, what do I do? I don't know, but I got to make sure everyone likes me. I got to make sure people are happy with me. So I just got to figure something out. You don't know who you're really going to be, but you're going to look to other people to figure out who you're going to be. I think you're always looking for role models, and a lot of times you might end up picking a role model who's really just like you, and maybe you don't realize they're just like you, maybe you do realize they're just like you, but I think the point of what I'm trying to say is it is okay for you to just be you. Like, there's nothing really wrong with you, and you don't need to be looking up to other people and thinking other people are better than you, because in reality, these people that you're thinking are better than you are people who are just as good as you. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry if I'm being crazy. In relationships, you could really like someone who has a temper, someone who's not very smart, but they're probably going to be the one to take action in the relationship and ask you out first and be trying to, get you to go on dates and stuff because you don't really want to be the initiator, but at the same time, you feel like you really know more about relationships than these other people do. So, whoever you're dating, you might just decide, like, hey, they're doing it wrong. This person doesn't know anything about sharing and love and romance, and gotta cut them off. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If I look like a mess, sound like a mess, I'm sorry, I am a mess because my daughter hasn't really wanted to sleep all week and I've been really, really stressed out and yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Bye.